the artist who painted dreams. Make sure you save this video so that you can always come back to it whenever you need a burst of inspiration or a reminder to keep following your dreams. Once upon a time, there was an artist who poured her heart, her very soul, onto blank canvases. She painted dreams so luminous and vivid that each stroke seemed to breathe life into entire new worlds. She dreamed of sharing these pieces of herself with others, dreams that would whisper courage to hearts that had forgotten how to hope. But the world didn't seem to notice. Day after day, her studio remained quiet, empty. No one bought the paintings that carried fragments of her deepest emotions. They sat unappreciated on the walls of her little gallery, collecting dust instead of admiration. Gradually, discouragement wrapped itself around her like a thick fog. Doubts crept in. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe my art doesn't matter. Eventually, the artist stopped painting altogether. She set down her brushes, letting the silence of her studio mirror the silence of her spirit. The canvases, once so full of light and color, sat forgotten as she closed herself off from the world. One quiet afternoon, as the artist was cleaning up her unused studio, a young child wandered in. Their eyes immediately locked on the paintings stacked against the walls. With a wide, curious smile, the child pointed to one piece, a swirl of blues and golds that seemed to radiate quiet magic. "These pictures," the child said, their voice bright and full of wonder, "look like my dreams. I've never seen my dreams outside my head before." For a moment, the artist stood frozen. Her heart stirred in a way it hadn't for weeks, maybe even months. In the innocence and sincerity of the child's words, she felt the faint flicker of something long buried. It was clear to the artist maybe her paintings weren't for everyone, but to one little person her work had opened a door. Through her art, she had connected to a mind and heart she never expected to touch. That tiny moment of recognition became a spark that grew into a fire. Slowly, the artist began to paint again. Her work no longer carried the weight of needing to be sold or admired by everyone. Instead, it became a way to express the dreams and stories resting deep inside her heart. Each painting became a love letter to connection, a visual reminder that even in a vast, sometimes indifferent world, there are souls who will see and cherish what you create. The artist understood now. Art wasn't just about making a living or achieving success. It was about courageously sharing a piece of herself in the hopes that somewhere, someone would feel less alone because of it. And as she embraced her truth, the beauty in her work shone even brighter. Now she painted not to be seen by all, but to touch and stir the hearts of a few. As the months passed, the artist's work began to find its way into the lives of others. People would stop in her gallery, some out of curiosity, others because they'd heard of the ethereal beauty of her creations. Her paintings started resonating with more and more people, each piece helping them connect with their own hopes and dreams. Visitors often left her studio with a newfound sense of courage or inspiration to rekindle their passions. A woman who had always wanted to write poetry but never found the courage picked up a journal after staring at the inviting swirls of colors in one canvas. A man who had set aside his violin returned to it after seeing echoes of his long-lost melodies in her bold strokes. Her journey reminded those around her. The world doesn't need you to be perfect. It doesn't even need you to please everyone. What matters most is that you live your truth fully and unapologetically. In doing so, you might just inspire others to do the same. The artist's story serves as a poignant reminder that your unique gifts may not reach every person, but to the right people, they are pure treasure. Your voice, your art, your ideas, all these expressions of who you genuinely are, hold the power to connect deeply with someone who needs what only you can offer. So when you find yourself doubting your talent or purpose, remember this. The greatest impact comes not from reaching the masses, but from touching the heart of even one person who truly understands the spirit behind what you create. Keep painting, keep writing, keep dreaming. Out there, someone is waiting to see their dreams reflected through your eyes. Share your thoughts and opinions below in the comments. Save this video and share it with someone who might need a gentle reminder to believe in themselves and their gifts.